Good. So, where were we last time?
You're running
No idea.
far away.
I was in the stands with my lady friends. That's all I knew.
You were in the bunker with your lady friends.
Wherever I
You were in the
was,
stands. You wouldn't be in the stands.
Either way, he doesn't care where he's at.
Really don't. You guys fought a death knight. I had the ladies. Just
We fought more than a death knight.
whatever.
We
I
almost
don't
died.
Dirt nerd.
And you got another wicked cool magic sword, but
Oh yeah, but isn't it like cursed or some bullshit?
Something
No.
like that.
Oh no, it's just
Um,
evil.
How is our HP? Still the same?
still the same because you
Okay.
guys have found the door opened up and the guard reached through and opened up the door and you guys ran through the gate,
With his
the
hand.
steel gate, in order to get out.
But we do get
Yeah,
our
con-
level up HP, correct?
After this fight, I'll say yes.
Oh.
At this fight,
Well, not this fight. After this encounter. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So you guys have run out of the building and you are facing a maze of corridors, and one to the north, one to the south, one to the east. Since you're coming from the west exit. Which direction would you like to go?
Can I try to think about...
Right.
Can I try to think about the layout of the city and what I've seen of it so
Yes.
far, and maybe there's some way that I think that the guards wouldn't think to go, or maybe there's some place they wouldn't go, perhaps inside
Yes,
the
that.
eastern district or whatever. Okay, I'll go ahead and. make
Wait,
that
we're
one.
at our...
the city, but you guys are. It's still inside the Colosseum.
Oh, we're in the Colosseum. All right.
Yes.
Can I try to? Do I recall any guard patterns in there? Do I think of any way that I could quickly get out of there? That might be easy.
When you listen, you hear that there are guards. Sounds like coming from the north and the east.
What's
Well, I
to
go
the
west.
west? What is to the west?
You guys came from the western path.
Okay, so there's to the north and the east, and then the south is the one that's.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, what do I know is south from walking around in this place?
You remember barracks are to the north. There is an exit to the east, but south, you think it leads to the stands.
East.
Do I remember any exit heading to the south, before the stands?
There's probably an exit, but the most definite exit you know is to the east.
I say south or east. Make your mind up quick.
East.
I'd say get the fuck out of here, shortest way possible, and just hack everything to death.
East.
Okay.
I vote east.
I guess we're
Well,
going east.
As you guys continue down the east corridor, you hear guards coming up from behind you, and look forward to see 4 guards running down the hallway towards you.
Can I shoot them with my arrows?
Yes.
Can
Now,
Orin?
may I remind you, these may be Thieves Guild people.
He said guard. He said
They,
guard.
they look very much like guards.
So
Fine then, fuck it.
17 versus AC.
Why? Okay, could Orin and
Nice.
I just charge through both of them, all of them, and knock them down, and we just keep on running?
Just blast through them.
Exactly. We're 2 huge guys. We can just
We're probably strong enough to do it.
I have lots of arrows. I don't mind.
But you have a limited amount.
Just use Foos. It'll be okay.
Just Foos for
I
Da
agree.
them.
Foos or dog and send them flying.
Where's Foos's stuff, by the way?
Yeah, we don't have any of our stuff, our original gear.
Well, I would think that we'd give it to someone Actually, no, we're dummies. Where's our gear?
It's probably not in the Coliseum, dude.
Give me a
Maybe the
memory
people
check
have it.
A memory check. What
Plus
would
a
that be?
memory check.
plus your
Wisdom.
intelligence.
Oh.
Damn it, my guy's stupid.
We wouldn't know where our gear got stored? Offhand?
Nope.
Okay,
Oh,
well.
I don't know.
Well,
Uh,
if you know mentally, then you can tell me. But if you don't know, then memory check.
Well,
Well, I was never
My-
told,
my
so.
I was knocked out.
Yeah.
I was knocked out, so I don't know where mine is.
Yours is
I'm-
probably with whoever.
No,
knocked
you
out.
have all your gear.
Wouldn't that be a history?
Didn't they drop you in
No,
with
I
your
didn't-
armor
I
and
didn't have
everything?
any-
Foosh.
No, he had
I have
leather.
my gear.
leather longsword and a shield. I thought.
Wait,
Intelligence
no.
check 13. Will, you remember? Yeah, Theron remembers nothing. Will, you remember that when you got here, they took your gear and put it, bless you, and gave it to guards, and the guards went to the western side of the building.
Of course, we gotta turn around and run the other way.
This
Shit,
is a
okay,
circular
here we
building?
go.
This is a circular
Huh?
arena? Or no, it's a rectangle, huh?
It's a rectangle, but there is a circle in the
I
rectangle.
think I think we
have a
need to
plan.
I think we need to go south and circle around if you need your gear. Some of you look ill-equipped as I am.
I have a plan.
I agree.
I would
agree.
like to charm one of the guards and tell him to go get our gear.
You have one
All
guy
right, roll
out of
charm.
like okay.
Well, I can only charm one guy.
Yeah, but there's like
My
fucking
spell.
a bunch of them, aren't there? So they don't
There's
give
like
a
4 of
shit.
them. We're
They're just
fine.
gonna fucking bum rush
Yeah,
us.
I mean, charm him real quick and then keep running. I don't believe
If
fighting all of them.
only you guys knew a thief who could sneak in and get gear and say,
Hey,
"It's
Mal.
a bag of
But if
holding."
only he
Hey,
wasn't with all
hey,
those
Mal.
chicks.
You've had a pretty damn good night.
I'm not gonna apologize for being a pimp.
You had a pretty damn good night, man. So you wake up a couple hours later. All the ladies in the room are just sprawled out.
Yeah.
They love bitches love
majority-
halflings.
Roll for STD.
They're all asleep, and so you decide, yeah, it's probably a good idea to get going.
There is no
Like,
rolls.
aim.
You're gonna need multiple 20s to get out of this with no STD.
Walk of shame rolls.
Use the medicine skill.
So
Needs a heal check.
you successfully find your way out of the women's side of the arena, and after you reorient yourself, you remember that you are on the western side of the building.
And I'm probably supposed to be fighting today, so maybe I should go see if I'm late.
He just walks out into the middle arena. Where is everyone?
I made it to round 2.
Damn, we caused.
We're getting banned from another city. Fuck us.
I'm gonna get annoyed if we get banned from the city.
What's even worse is if you get banned because of something I do again. That'd be great.
All we have to do is assassinate a few people and we'll be back in.
So
You only have to assassinate like one person.
Milo, would you like to do anything?
Yeah, I guess I'll head towards where I'm supposed to go for round 2 or whatever. I imagine I'd have.
You are stopped by a couple guards that ask you where you're going.
I was supposed to advance to round 2. I kind of overslept. What's going on?
He
They
says when
laugh at
he's
you
on
and
his
say,
neck.
don't worry, halfling. There's no round 2 today." And then they
Huh.
just run right past you and continue
does
to go.
does Mal see a fucking guy skewered underneath the fence leading to the arena?
He's not quite to the
Okay,
arena.
all
yet.
right, yeah, okay.
I forgot about that guy.
I guess I'll have to go.
No,
Honestly,
he's gonna see the skewer guy and also like the naked wizard next to him.
Yeah.
So, I'm considering my group is probably would have gone to the. I have no reason not to go to the arena looking for the rest of my group, so I will head to the arena to at least see if they're there.
When you go to the arena, you find that all the guards have kind of abandoned their station, so you have no problem going right up to the western arena gate. And you see a man is skewered underneath underneath a gigantic steel fence door, whatever you want to call it, and a naked wizard who's cut in half right next to him.
What about the pillar and
Implement
shit like
what happened
that?
here.
Oh,
And you see the pillar. You see a gigantic pillar has fallen over. There's a lot of water. There's a lot of fire everywhere. It's not very nice looking.
this is
More than a death knight.
okay. I'm gonna go find my gear because I never got back my armor because I
Oh.
got
Do you
attacked,
remember?
right?
Do you remember what they did with your gear specifically?
They put it off when we checked in. They took our gear, and all you said is they put it off to the side of the area where we did the check-in.
Exactly.
Wait,
I
they
got
would just
back-
leave it there?
You do a little looking around and you
That's
find
insane.
a door that leads to a gigantic room. Or you find a gigantic door that leads to a room, I should say.
There's no guards.
Nope, there's no guards.
This is creepy.
It's like-
Is
Everyone
left.
is this like
It's
Is
like
the
a
door
coat
locked?
check. It's like a
All
coat
the
check
schemes,
where they
all the
take your
schemes.
coat and just throw it on the ground next to you.
Is the door locked?
Do you want to try the handle?
Yeah.
it better
door's
be
locked.
locked.
Okay, well, hold on a second. I'll just pull out my thieves' tool because apparently nobody's fricking around. So let's see now. What is that? Dex for tools use? I totally forget.
Yes.
Okay, so
And you have your plus
and
5
proficient.
because of,
Yeah, proficient. So plus 12.
Burglary add anything to that?
Sexual.
So I got 24 for one of them.
well,
I think the 18 would have did it
yes. You crack open the door.
Oh look.
He
People
punched
shit.
the door.
When you open it up, you find chests on top of chests on top of chests, just
Oh,
like the
hey,
ones you
I
left.
heard you black chests. So I put
Okay,
a chest
so
in chest.
There must be a way that they've done this. So I'm just gonna look for my gear. Is there any sort of color coding, or is it just all one big chest over chest? You don't know where
They
the
just
shit
threw
is.
her weapons by the door.
The chests are labeled. The chests are labeled, and it says swords, long swords. They kind of look like they've just kind of categorized by weapons and armor, and just kind of thrown it all in there.
Okay, so I'm gonna find my leather armor, and I'm
Give
just
me a
gonna find.
search check.
Okay. Oh, 8. God damn it.
You have some trouble finding your armor.
Okay, well, I'll start collecting my other weapons first. Do you want me to do like 4 search checks because they're separate?
Yeah.
All right.
No, are they the same type of weapon?
Nope.
Then yes, multiple checks.
He has like daggers and then a rapier.
Okay, so 19, 6, 12, and 12.
You are able to find your gear after about a few minutes. You hear some guards are coming down the hallway.
Okay, dokie. So
Sneak, hide.
screw it. I'm just gonna leave. Sneak. Close the door and just
Hide
hide.
inside one of the chests.
Actually, it's a bad idea. I'm just gonna leave. I'm just gonna leave out the door and just close it.
You're just gonna close the
Took
door.
the best weapon
Yeah,
you
just
found in each
walk
of those
out.
crates.
All right, you walk out. You have your weapons. You walk out. You close the door.
So there's 19 to sneak now.
Will clarified us on advantages and proficiency stuff. You no longer have advantage when you are proficient with something. Or when you're skilled in something, you just add your proficiency bonus to it, which is kind of sad.
So what does that mean, sorry?
Will, explain it.
Okay, so when you roll a skill check, you would just have the normal check, but if you're proficient in that skill, then you add your proficiency bonus. That's the only thing. You don't get advantage on it. You could get advantage if there's some circumstance, like maybe you can convince the DM one way or another, or the DM thinks that you should have advantage on something. But for the proficiency itself, you just get the proficiency bonus.
Okay, so well, whatever. Just take that roll, and I'll change my macros now.
Uh,
I'll
the
I'll
first
not
roll-
bother sneaking. I'll just walk out. So it's. I just keep.
So the
going.
first
I
roll's a
can-
7, so it'd be like 19.
mhm.
Yeah.
You might as well sneak. I mean, 19's a pretty good sneak.
Yeah.
By the way, I
So I
sense... Go ahead.
I get my dex, so +5, +2, right? So it'd be a +7 for sneak.
Yeah, and then you have your proficient. You're with your
2d20.
expertise with it. Your expertise with it.
And I get 2d20 with that. Right? The expertise, you get 2d20 roll. Is that how that works? Or am I?
Expertise is
plus
plus
five.
5. Yeah, which is a lot.
Okay, plus
still.
5. Okay, so then I was doing it right. I am plus 12. That's what my roll
Yeah.
would be.
Correct.
That's the correct. Yeah.
You just
So
don't
it's-
roll twice.
I get it. You don't roll twice. Okay, perfect. Okay, we're good. So then yes, I'm
So yes,
I've got it now.
you get down on the ground, get down, and the guards simply pass you by.
Because I mean, sorry guys, I really don't know you're missing all your gear. There's no reason that I would
Yeah,
be
I understand entirely.
rifling through, right?
We'll
So,
just send you back
Yeah.
in. It's not that hard.
yeah,
And I would doubt like our little halfling friend would be able to carry all our gear.
well, bag of holding, right? For most of it, your
Have
axe,
fun trying to fit my stuff in there, my giant plate mail.
your stuff, and Foose's. You guys are SOL on that. But other than that,
Yeah.
So, anyways, okay, take my gear and I guess start heading out of the arena area because I have no reason to be here because I have no idea where you guys are. We didn't really have a focal point, like meet up here, so I guess I just have to go
Yeah.
wander down.
Well, be right back.
You know what? Just keep sneaking out, get like away from where the gear was, and if I find another guard, I'll be like, "What the hell's going on?"
The guards simply just run right by you down the
Okay.
hallway.
Well, I'm just gonna.
You'll see us running towards you with a shit ton of guards behind us later. Just wait.
Well, I guess I'll
Looking
just
like a
start heading out.
goddamn Benny Hill scene. Just-
Yeah, exactly.
Heard that.
Okay, so I guess Matt, I'll just try and I guess start heading out of the arena area. Just try.
All right. Because of the lack of guards, you don't have any problem finding your way out.
Okay.
However, we will.
However, they will.
And
We have
extreme
a
amount.
giant ass warg and 2 big ass like orc and dragonborn. I'm pretty sure we can charge our way out.
Yeah, but if there's like 100 guards, fuck that noise.
Like Matt said, killing guards is nothing for us.
Let's
We can do that anytime.
we are real
I'm just
pimps.
I'm just trying to figure out a way to try and find you guys. Sorry. Because I don't know you guys are running through the arena area like with guards in
Then
tow.
again, let me just say this: knowing Theron, you know he's probably at the heart of the problem.
Oh, and honestly, the chopped in half wizard, I'm gonna go with Orin on that one. If shit's hit the fan, and the naked wizard is probably Vern stealing his robes.
Wrong, I stole his robes.
Yeah, surprisingly, that wasn't me.
So I mean, I couldn't imagine if you guys did shit like that you'd be stupid enough to still be in the arena area.
Well, it literally just happened. Like,
Well, we're trying to get out.
I mean,
Okay,
sure.
quick question. Where? Isn't the magic shop guy? I can't remember his name.
back
Dude,
in,
Where is he at? Where has he been all this time?
You don't know.
probably sitting in the stands.
He's
laughing
not around here, I
ass
guess.
off at us.
I'm wondering if somehow he runs across Milo's path.
You haven't seen him anywhere, so. So you don't
Anywho.
know. You don't know where he could be. Where were we?
Running.
We're running.
Yes, running. That
Makes
is such
sense.
that is a beautiful crossbow. Sorry.
And just for the record, I guess I'll hang around the arena area. I want to see what's going on, but I mean, that's all I'll do. Okay.
Okay.
Hmm.
I'm sorry, I keep getting lost. Damn it. So you guys run down the hallway, and you confront the guard. Okay, so give me a roll to charge through the guards.
Strength, I'm guessing.
check. If Orin and Foos are both just running down the hallway.
Assist him.
And if they fail, my
Assist
warg
him.
will help.
Okay,
Could my warg
so
help?
Not the best roll. Oh, better
Foos.
roll.
I was gonna say you could just
Oh, yeah.
assist the other guy. That makes him roll with advantage.
You guys successfully just go berserking through this little tiny crowd of guards, and they just get put down flat on the floor. Roll for
It's
damage.
just like boot marks all over them.
Roll a basic melee attack.
So like a
So
D6.
like 1d4.
Basic melee attack's just 1 damage.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, 1 damage, I guess.
Plus our
No,
strength.
I mean,
Right?
Oh
yeah.
yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay, so they take like 6 damage.
You don't. I forgot you don't roll. So yeah,
4
you
from
got
me.
you just trample these guys over
It'd be
and
4
just
for
keep
me.
on running. You clear a nice little path for Vern, the warg, and Theron behind you.
As the
And Will.
warg goes past the downed enemy, can you just like grab them with the teeth and just like
Stop trying to murder them all.
My warg is vicious. What do you expect?
He's probably hungry too.
Yes,
No,
Mighty
he's
your
in the
warg.
stand
No,
with his like
just eat
fucking-
one guard's head before we left.
your
the arena.
warg jumps on top of the guard and begins to bite through his armor and bite at him.
13 damage.
And you hear lots of guards coming from behind you.
Yeah, you should probably run.
I ho tinfoil away.
Yeah, my warg with 100 speed continues to run.
Give me a nature check to try to convince him to stop eating and run.
Ooh.
Nature
I'm pretty
is
sure the
what-
warg isn't that dumb, is he?
He's blood frenzied.
Oh.
wisdom, right?
Huh?
Wisdom.
Yes.
Wait, nature.
Uh,
Well,
Nature's wisdom.
no, nature is intelligence.
Nature's
It's a
intelligence.
knowledge check.
Oh, well, I guess this would be handling knowledge.
Yeah.
Or, handling knowledge. Handling animals.
It would either be like wisdom or
Um,
charisma, I would have thought. So
wisdom is animal handling.
something like that.
you give your warg a little tap and he gets on running.
He's like, fuck you, finally. Yeah. Continue run. Can I turn around on top of my warg and like shoot arrows down the hall?
Making this worse.
I'm trying to kill the enemies chasing
If
me.
you give me a dexterity check to not fall off the warg.
Dude.
Uh,
Yeah.
Is there anything that I can kind of like throw down in the way, like along the walls?
Razors, torches.
Holy crap! There's
yes,
just torches sitting in here.
No, torches on the walls.
There's just torches sitting in here. Damn. Think about the guy that has to
Littering the
change.
floor and they're all on fire.
Think about the number of guys they need to change like 400 torches out like every hour around this
I know.
stadium. They need like a fucking
just-
army just to.
Well, they have an
You
army
want torch
chasing us.
duty.
You jump right over on top of the warg and he begins to run forward while you look backwards with your bow and arrow.
and I shoot. Yes.
Okay. We'll do that later. So you guys continue to Nope, you
No,
missed.
we do that
you guys,
later. We do that later.
You guys continue to run. You guys continue to run down the hallway and you
Did you crit fail?
the
Are
the
we heading east or
corridors-
west?
you guys are running west now. You
Oh.
ran south, hit a corner, and started to run west.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
You see staircases, and you see people are running from the stands. The staircases lead to the stands, and people are a little panicked as they try to get out of here as fast as they can. So now you're running into wider corridors with people in them.
Okay. I kind of put my hand on, I guess, Orn, since he's the biggest guy here's back, and I start like pushing him to try and assist him in kind of clearing the crowd out.
You have no problem getting through
can I-
because they all disperse looking at the warg, knowing that he was on the battlefield.
All right. Cool.
Wargs are terrifying.
They're huge.
Orange pretty menacing.
That's
Otherwise, I
why-
was gonna say I could let out a roar as a dragonborn and intimidate everyone to get out of the way.
I have to draw a little tiny map here. Hold on.
Boom, bitch, get out the way.
I was thinking, could I use my ray of
Ooh,
frost on the
bitch,
ground
get
behind
out
us? So
out the
any guards chasing us slip and fall. On
Oh, that's a good idea.
I was thinking about creating a barrier, but yeah, I have no
Again,
idea where
if-
we need to
if-
go is the problem.
If only you had your thief who has ball bearings and caltrips in his bag.
See, but that's the problem is I don't know where we need to go to like get there and get back.
Me either. I have my
So-
stuff, so I can totally just leave you guys anytime, but with all these guards around, it's kind of difficult.
Jerk. Anyways, find my armor.
I hate Roll20's new thing of like, they only give you 50%. You know, you now have 4x4 boxes instead of 1x1 box, or 2x2 boxes instead of 1x1 boxes. God damn, it makes things really confusing. This is too confusing. No map for this. As you guys run down the corridors, you see the main opening, the main entrance, I should say. I'm a little confused with my words today. You see the main opening into the building, and there are many a guard standing out in front of it.
Feel like we should just run by that and find our gear.
Well, it's gonna take
Like
a
I
long
said, I'm
time
gonna
for
try and
this
make
many
a little-
people to get out of here through one exit, so
It is.
we got some time.
Well,
Especially
there's
if
more
the
than one
guards are-
exit. This is the main exit.
How are the guards?
How many guards are there?
From what I can see, how are the guards controlling that many people, or are they just letting people like run by?
They're trying to keep them in the corridor, but they're failing.
Are they like getting trampled? There's a lot of people,
Just
right?
about. They're being thrown around between people,
Okay.
Can we
keeping
just fuck-
keeping their balance, but being thrown everywhere.
we all just charge basically?
George?
I
You
mean,
are
I
now
think the
at
wards are going to draw
southernmost-
attention.
southernmost
Charge what?
point.
We aren't going to charge the guys that are guarding the exit, are we? We need to get to our
You
gear.
can. You can
I'd
continue to
rather-
run. You can continue to run west, or you can run south.
Hold on.
Keep going.
Orn was one of the first guys who went in, and he got his stuff taken off. Would he be able to roll this like from memory again, and try to, since he's been at a familiar place, he could try to remember perhaps where he took off his gear at.
Well, I mean,
you guys can try to roll memory checks again.
I know
Can
I
I-
can't.
Oh my god.
Can I find the guard who
Well, I
looks
mentioned to
be
you
in
guys
charge
that-
of this?
I mentioned to you guys that we should try to go to the western side of the
There, and thank God.
arena, because that's what I was told, at least by the
Yes,
DM.
Will remembers all of your gear is at the west side.
I
And
told you
know
guys
we-
we were headed. I said we were headed south so that we could go west because we need to go around the arena. And through the north is
Yeah,
where the
now
barracks
we know
is, so
what
that's
the
where the
purpose
most.
is.
Yeah, to the north is where most of the
Milo,
guards are. So
from the equipment room, you just go
Mhm.
west. Literally, you go west and literally walk out the building onto the street.
Okay,
Alright.
would I make
have
So
a perception or a
useful.
search
Thank
check?
you, Milo.
I want to figure out which guard around here is in charge.
I can't metagame. I can't do something that I don't know what's going on.
Why would you want to do
Milo's
that?
just like walking up. Typical
Because if
day.
I charm him, I'll have him lie to everybody for us.
there is pandemonium in an enormous stadium. You think they're
Yeah.
caring too much
This-
about
this
a
is what they're
commanding?
They're after us.
I mean, they
so
couldn't even
we're
hear a
gonna-
commanding officer. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they couldn't. It's complete disarray. They can't even hear orders.
And so far,
Either
he
way, I
says
would
they
not
haven't
go
used
with
any like horns or anything to communicate. So, like, yeah.
I still I can charm him to lead us to our gear, and he probably knows
I
exactly
know
like
our
where
gear
our stuff
now.
is.
What are the chances that the
Yeah.
commanding officer has no guards with him? And the minute
Probably
you
very
attack one of
slim.
his, the minute that
It's
you
not
attack
gonna
his
be like
friends,
Star Wars, where
Yeah.
there's like these are not the droids you're looking for.
and the amount of
It's not a very it's not a very good chance that he's alone.
yeah, and on top of that, like even if in that case, once we start attacking his friends, he's gonna break the charm.
And Vern
Like
remembers. Vern remembers that the actual captain of the guard, it was with the king in my box yesterday, so he's probably still with the king.
Oh, that makes sense. Defending
Also,
the king.
Will does know where kind of the location is,
Hey.
so we should probably just keep on heading west
And-
then.
And
I have an
now Theron-
idea. I know that it's in the western wing of the arena, but I apparently don't know exactly where.
Somewhere.
Yeah, I
So
rolled a 20 and I know exactly where it is.
Is there like any signs around, like actual like signs that I could see, like storage?
Dude,
No.
we know where it is. Period. Done.
Follow
Theron
Theron.
knows
Go,
exactly
run,
what it is.
sprint, flee.
Stop discussing it.
Run
Just
like the
go.
wind.
Keep
Run
going.
like the wind, bullseye.
All right. So, have we turned the corner and
What?
started heading north again yet?
Yes.
Okay.
Guards do not appear to be following you anymore.
LOL.
You can thank my
Um,
ice slick for that.
As you continue up the northern path, you see no longer guards, but you see what look like 4 gigantic knights blocking the path.
Oh, they
Oh,
leveled up.
shit.
Level up.
Stand in front of you with massive tower shields.
Okay. What
And
are
don't-
the odds, do you think, that we could break them down?